Take two. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Looking Back. This is our second season, and we really do look forward to bringing you more fascinating stories of artists and albums that were impactful within our communities, both culturally and simply for the love of this art form. Today, we are going to look back on an album that was just a good album, and one that seemed like it was fun to make. Now, I know saying an album is really good may not seem like saying much, but this album is a mixture of modern soul, disco, and surprisingly, funk. The album is Friends by Shalamar. Friends, released in 1982, was the sixth album released by Shalamar and one of the 5 albums that consisted of the lineup we are all familiar with. And it's considered the classic lineup of Jody Watley, Jeffrey Daniels, and Howard Hewitt. This album sold over 500,000 copies, going gold and eventually attaining platinum status, which was major. The album was produced by Leon Silvers III, whom we will respectfully speak about a little further into the episode. Side 1 opens with the highly danceable A Night to Remember. This song was written by Nigel Beard, who was a member of the group Dynasty, along with Charmaine Silvers of the Silvers and Dana Myers. Howard and Jody share lead here. This is a song about celebration of love that seemed destined. This song has become a classic and is usually heard or played at wedding receptions, and there are hundreds of cover bands that always sing this song. Help Me, also on side 1, is a ballad, and it's Howard Hewitt at his best. One thing about Howard is that he has a nice voice. The brother can sing, and it's on full display here. Help Me was solidly written by Joey Gallo, Leon Silvers, and Jody Watley. It's a song of a man longing to know exactly what his girlfriend wants from him to make their love and life better. I Don't Want to Be the Last to Know is a self-explanatory song that has Howard and Joey sharing lead. What's nice about this mid-tempo ballad is that she is telling him how she feels, and he responds accordingly. The song was written by members of Dynasty and with Leon on production duty. The song is just solid. Side 2 opens with the title track, Friends. This song opens with a thumping bass, and I'm thinking that it's Leon that's doing the honors. The song is another celebratory song of true friendship. Howard on lead once again, and he puts this song on a different level. The song doesn't come off as preachy or corny, but it is a well-developed song lyrically, and it contains a resounding melody that helps make the song real and the lyrics believable. The song, Playing to Win, is the funk song on the album, and it also gives Jeffrey an opportunity to show off his vocals, and he does a pretty good job on this tune. The tune was written by Jody Watley, Charmaine Silvers, and Ralph Claiborne. Next we have I Just Had to Stop By Because I Had to. It is another ballad with Howard on lead. Howard does an amazing job on this song. With his rich tenor vocals, he is so easy to listen to. And finally, we have I Can Make You Feel Good. This is the final cut on side 2, and if I can say, my favorite song on the album. The song just has that feel-good spirit, and Howard is writing this all the way to the end. The song was written by Hewitt along with William Shelby and Renwick Jackson. It is about the connection to love with deep affection instead of materialism. The narrator is straight to the point and says, "I won't waste your time." Howard gives another solid performance on this song. This song emotes so much warmth, and the singer is so genuine. The entire album was produced by Leon Silvers III, who has not been given enough recognition in this music industry. He has a solid catalog of producing for other acts, and not just artists on the Solar record label. However, it would be at Solar he would find the most success as far as the number of albums produced and as far as album sales go. One of his most successful songs was "And the Beat Goes On" by The Whispers, and many may not know he is also the co-writer for "Before I Let You Go" by Blackstreet. With Friends, it's easy to hear the production of Leon. It is a well put together album that does not contain a weak song. And if some did consider a song to be weak on this album, it is still so enjoyable to listen to. In 2013, a deluxe edition of Friends was released and contains extended versions of these songs and instrumentals, and it sold very well. However, the original album has become a classic. It is the cohesiveness of Shalamar's vocals, the contribution in writing memorable songs, and the magnificent production of Mr. Leon Silvers that bring this album all together. The album's success helped solidify Shalamar's status in the R&B genre. But more importantly, Friends is the album to have. For Looking Back, I'm Pamela D, and we thank you for watching.